Bert is Bert, Bert is Bert, Bert, fly high is Bert, Bert is the word is Bert, Bert does its own thing, haters getting hurt, Bert drops a golden nuggets, Bert. Bert is Bert, Bert fly high is Bert, Bert is the word is Bert,
What's up, y'all? Let me get the spaces going here. I hope everyone's doing well on this amazing today, Tuesday, December 3rd, 2024. We're getting this bull run going off strong. It looks like alt season is coming in hot here as well. I still believe Bitcoin's going to have its own run here very soon as well, and absolutely just send the entire market. Let me get the spaces sorted here, and then we're going to get the show on the road. Give me like 2 seconds here. Seconds. Okay. All right. For some reason, I'm not signed in on my X account. That is amazing. All right. Give me 1 second to actually get that going. I didn't realize my other phone wasn't signed in for some reason. Let's get the Bert chart going up here as well. And then, of course, if you guys are on the spaces, just again, give me like 2 seconds. I guess I got to re-sign in here. Not sure why I'm signed out in the first place. But yeah, let's get the stream going. Feel free to hit that like, retweet down in the space on the spaces, and of course on the live stream as well. And then of course use that live chat function as well. Let me know what tickers I should be looking at, which communities are rating the hardest. I'll definitely give them a look as well. Right, so it should be signing in here. Give me 1 second, get my authenticator going as well. As you guys can see, the Bert chart, absolutely insane. 1 second here to pull it up as well. I'll zoom in for you guys if you guys are following along here. Absolutely insane. The last 24 hours or so. 1 second here, generating a code. And I should be signed in. Perfect. All right, let me get the spaces started over here. Apologies for anyone trying to tune into the spaces. Let me get that one sorted as well. Not sure what caused me to be signed out there. All right, the spaces are live, so if you guys want to tap in on the spaces. Also, friendly reminder, these live streams, the spaces, they are recorded as well. So if you're missing any of them, feel free to just go back. They're going to be in my highlights section, and the most recent shows will be on my pinned tweet. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure if you're missing any of the latest alpha as well from our shows. All right, we're going to get the show started here. Welcome, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. All right, Bert is Bird community spaces are now live. Make sure to go sign up. Go check out at @first_ledger to get onboarded here in XRP. And if you're interested, I do have an alpha chat as well. So shoot me a DM if you are not in my XRP 100X plays alpha chat already. All right, let's get the show started. So as you guys were probably aware, if you've been here for the past week or so, the weekend was absolutely insane. I don't know what it is with the XRP ecosystem, but for some reason, the weekends are super, super bullish. There's big pumps over the weekend. Not really sure why. Obviously, the XRP token has been completely outperforming almost every single token in the entire market as well. So obviously, there's going to be some correlation there as well. So seeing the weekend be super super bullish. Obviously, a bunch of tokens just got really really heated. Arguably overbought on the short term, right? I do believe a lot of these start to go closer to 100 million, start trending to that 100 million range arguably by the end of this month. I'd be shocked if we're not upper 100 million plus tickers, especially if XRP is like $3 to $5 by the end of this month, going into January, February, and March. So stay tuned for that. Continue to watch. We're gonna continue to chart and really just unpack where these tokens are heading and what they're doing. So since there was a lot of hype, a lot of mania, a lot of excitement, Bert hit like 10 or 11 million over the weekend on Sunday. It was just a healthy pullback. So let me just kind of zoom in here on the chart. So as you guys can see, the recent top at the 0.0054 level here was pretty much at these levels here. So as I was saying before, if you guys aren't familiar, maybe this is your first time here in the stream, again, welcome, welcome. Essentially, within the first week, last night I was really charting this, figure out just kind of where this ticker specifically is heading. Bert coin, if you guys haven't heard, Bert is the bird. You can go check out the website, the Twitter, the link to the Telegram is here as well. And then, of course, this show today is powered by at Bert Coin. So make sure to go shoot them a follow. Go check out everything that they got going on. I'm super bullish on this ticker, on this token, and I love the memes personally. So we're here on the 4-hour chart. Obviously, I can jump to the daily here shortly as well. But basically, the first week and a half of Bert's existence, because if you guys are new here in XRP memes specifically, these memes are like 6 weeks old, a little bit over a month, right? So this is a very fresh, very new chart, and these tickers are already hitting 10 million. Some of the top tickers, right? Bert included there, hitting around 20, 25 million. I think Army hit like 100 mil. So 100 million is not that crazy in the grand scheme of things in relation to Ethereum, Solana, some of the other big chains. Obviously, Bitcoin with the Bitcoin runes. Of course, I mean, it's not really that high. Also, really quick, y'all, if you're here in the spaces, I'm about to share the link to my live stream. So if you guys want to follow along on my screen, feel free to do that. And if you want to show support, if you're learning anything, you have any alpha that you're gleaning from our shows here, make sure to hit that button on the bottom right. Like and retweet if you're bullish on Bert Coin, bullish on XRP memes. These shows are really geared and engineered to do our best to onboard as many people as possible here into XRP. I do believe just being able to onboard that many more people, we're already seeing, as I said before, I'm going to share my X account here as well. So let me get that one loaded here on desktop. I'm going to show you guys some very, very important posts here as well. But I believe we're up to about 80,000. Let me see if I can actually pull it. No, I can't pull it up on desktop right now. But we're at about 80,000 live traders on First Ledger, which is absolutely incredible because we were at like, I don't know, 50,000 like 2-3 days ago. And we're at 25,000 like a week ago. So that, I mean, that rate of increase in my alpha chat earlier today, I was talking about how at this rate of growth, we'll probably have about 250,000 or more people trading onboarded here into XRP by the end of December, by the end of this year. So absolutely insane. I'm currently pulling up the post here. I'm looking for it here. Give me like 2 seconds. Here it is. All right, I'm going to share my tab here. It's for XRP memes. If you guys haven't followed him yet, make sure to go shoot him a follow as well. He's at 80K already. So we were below 60K just a few days ago. 25,000 new accounts added in the last couple of days. Absolutely insane. Secure your positions now, right? For the next leg higher. It's coming. Be early, not late. And then obviously it's their referral link. My referral link personally is in my bio. So if you are new to XRP, my link is actually right here. I don't know if anyone's used it yet, but if you are looking to get onboarded, just shoot me a DM, hit the link, and I'm happy to get you guys sorted. Of course, DM me for access to my alpha chat as well. And now we are doing weekday shows Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. EST consistently. And again, feel free to like and retweet the show if you find any alpha, any value out of our show here today. All right, let's get into some technical analysis. I know you guys love the technical analysis that we share here. And if you guys are new here, I've been charting Bitcoin, XRP, HBAR, a bunch of other altcoins as well on my shows for the past year or so. I was mainly in Hedera, but I have held XRP for a long time. I just never did shows really specifically on XRP. So let's go back kind of to the history, especially for those of you guys that are new. If you weren't here when I should probably change my tab so you can actually see the chart on my screen. All right, so if you guys are newer here, again, the first like week and a half was this right here, and this is a textbook cup and handle, right? So we dip down, we form a base, form our cup essentially. I drew it in here. We basically pumped all the way back to our previous all-time high in terms of the candle bodies, and then we actually take a dump, and you can actually see we dump out on the chart, and you can actually see we had a long basically a whale must have sold or something, right? So just kind of watching that right there, and that happened within the first few weeks. And what's funny is this handle formed, if you guys were here during that time, a lot of you guys will remember there was, I don't really need name names, but we had someone that bought a bunch of tokens early, and they dumped a bunch of them, right? And they took their profits, did their thing, fast flash crash across all the tokens within like the first week or two of all the first ledger tokens, right? XRP memes. And so people were freaking out. There was max fear, right? Max flutter on here. Bert was like at, I don't even remember, like 1 or 2 mil at this point. It was 1.25 down here. So probably around 2 mil right here. And so absolutely insane move once this handle was actually completed. And as you can see, right, it was a cup, textbook cup, and then handle. And then basically once the handle is completed, that's where you actually see price discovery. So as you can see here, we went from about that 2 mil level in this range all the way up to it was like 3.6 something million. So everything's not all about price action, obviously, but when we see clear indications of basically chart patterns, we're going to call it out here, right? So the TA is pretty much spot on. We called that. I kept making posts. I can show you guys them on my X account here if you want to see them. But we hit price discovery, right? New all-time high here, basically 3x from the cup bottom. And then, of course, the bigger that the cup gets, the stronger that price discovery ends up being. So it's no new news that hasn't been shared before that Bert has been released. First ledger's been released. These tokens are hitting all-time highs while XRP is pumping like mad. And let me pull up XRP's chart once again. Also, if you guys want to come up, join the conversation, feel free to hit that button on the bottom left of your screen if you are on the spaces. And then really soon, I'm actually going to start allowing people to come up on the live stream side of things as well. We'll do some guest speakers, all that good stuff as well. So if you guys are interested in that, shoot me a DM for future shows. I'm more than happy to bring you guys on my shows. In the past, I've brought on a ton of people. I think you're allowed to have like 6 to 10 people on the live stream side of things. So yeah, more than happy to start bringing you guys up if you want to come up over there on that side as well. And again, massive shout out to everyone. We already have over 100 people tuning in over on the live stream. What's up, you guys? I hope you're doing well. Don't forget to hit that button on the bottom right, like and retweet the show to show your support. And if you believe XRP meme coins go a lot higher, obviously this is the XRP chart. You can see we broke out at this level right here back in October. I wasn't really charting XRP too much because I knew it was already going to break out. And then you can see we're actually basically about to pass on the, what is this, the monthly candle. We're actually about to pass on the RSI for the first time in over a year. This 71, 72 level with the orange and the blue line, which means XRP is basically about to absolutely send. So if you think that this is actually insane, basically we're about to hit price discovery for the first time. This isn't price discovery, by the way. This is what price discovery would actually be. And we're in a clear uptrend right here on momentum. So pretty much XRP is the moonshot. Whatever it wants to do, it's about to do. And it is still about 20 points in terms of RSI, stochastic RSI, away from hitting whatever top it's going to be. So I heard people earlier in some spaces talking about $10 XRP, $5 XRP, $44 XRP. So I'm obviously not going to sit here and say, hey, this is where it's going. But you can we're going to be sitting here just talking about the momentum, seeing where it might top out. I have no idea, but if it flips Ethereum, it'll be like $8. Some people were saying it's going to flip Bitcoin this cycle. Obviously, I'm not going to sit here and say it can or it cannot. Crypto is so volatile and anything could really happen. And obviously, if it flips Bitcoin, that's like a $30 XRP or something insane, right? So stay level headed, but also understand that the stronger the pump, which we're already seeing XRP starting to break out into price discovery at this level. We're not there yet, but we're getting really close. Once we see that really break out, all of these memes, which I've been talking about, these memes, this is a pump for ants, right? If you were here over the weekend and you got super excited, euphoric, the mania was there, you're just aping random stuff, chances are you're down right now because you bought at the most recent local top, right? But if we're talking a local top and all these tickers are like at 100 million by the end of the month here, like there is no top, there's no bottom. It's just it's just Valhalla at this point, right? So absolutely mental, absolutely insane what's going on here. And I cannot stress enough that if you weren't buying Bert, if you weren't buying all the top tickers that you like the memes, you like the community, you vibe with them, right? If you're not buying them, like these are pretty much like once in a generation buying opportunities. Literally, the last time Bert was down here was over a week ago, and basically like one other time down here. So there's not that many opportunities that people are going to be able to be gifted. These are gifts at the end of the day. And guess what? I was publicly talking about in my alpha chat that if we can close, I'll pull the daily candle up here in about, let's see, UTC time in about another 8 hours. So we're talking, I guess it looks like it's midnight my time. But basically, look at this. You guys can look on the daily chart. What is that candle showing you guys? Look at that. This uptrend currently right here holding support. This daily candle is holding it regardless of what this wick did. Looks like a whale sold out, which is totally fine. Super normal, super healthy. There was a ton of fear last night. Even today, a bunch of tokens. If you were here on our show yesterday, bunch of tokens retraced about 50 to 75%. Bert has held very strong. It's only down about 40-ish percent. I think 44% from the actual all-time high. So still outperforming, still holding very, very incredibly strong, still respecting the market structure as well. So let's look at the 4-hour candles. Let's see what's going on here. And let's just kind of unpack it. So the last few days here, we're kind of looking at this TA going on here. This chart essentially is being heavily respected by the Bert community, by people holding Bert. Now, obviously, we had a few sales here on the 4-hour chart that sent it lower. But of course, this is basically in relation to the whole market. It's not an isolated event for the Bert ticker. I can go pull up pretty much any chart, and within this little 4 to 12 hour period, actually, this is like a whole day because these are 4-hour candles. So pretty much in the last 24 hours, minus like the last like 12 hours, every single ticker probably saw something very, very similar to this. And so seeing Bert pretty much respect this blue line right here, we're about to cross up above it. Let me see when it closes. Yeah, like I said, in a few hours here, as long as this candle closes above and can continue the trend, this handle right here, and obviously I could move this down maybe a little bit, right? And it's still technically a handle formation. Nothing's really broken here. And I actually want to show you guys, I personally drew this up for the spaces for everyone listening here. So give me 2 seconds to pull it up here. But I love to chart. You know, I love showing. It has nothing to do with bias or my bags or anything. I just love showing you guys where I see a lot of these tokens going as well, because I hold quite a few tokens. But of course, Bert is my I love Bert, you know, all the memes, everything that is showing here. And also something I want to add to these shows is I'm going to start showing you guys the memes. I'm going to show you guys the main Bert account. Of course, make sure to go shoot at Bertcoin, at the Bertcoin, a follow as well. You guys can see the banner rotating down below as well. So let me pull this post up here and show you guys. This was like a week. Was it a week ago at this point? Man, this space is just flying by so fast. So let me show you guys something that a lot of people have seen already. It looks like about 2,500 views so far, which is amazing. Love to see it from you guys. So November 26th, what is that, like a week ago? 26. exactly a week ago. All right, so I posted this a week ago, and you guys can see the chart here. Give me 1 second to lower my calendar here. All right, so I basically just shared, right? Bert Mega Cup and handle formation confirmed. So this was a week ago, right? If you guys can see I guess you can't see my cursor, unfortunately, but basically I said, look, around that 6.7. Oh, that's actually kind of, I don't know why you guys can't see my cursor. Maybe if I zoom, no. Okay, well, you guys can't see my cursor, unfortunately, but basically, look at the chart. It says 6.7 to 5.5 million in the green. And let me go back to the actual chart. And like, mind you, this was a week ago. All right, this isn't. I'm not like making any of this stuff up. Where are we at right now? We're at 5.6 million. And what did I say on the previous chart? Let me pull it back up. We are at 5.5 million, 6.7 million, which was the range that we were forming that handle. And let me go back to where we were one more time. So as you can see, the handle is forming in this zone right here. And this is that 5.5 to 6.7 million buy zone. And let's go, if you guys maybe have short-term memory, let me just kind of refresh your memory a little bit. This was the handle previous. Now, obviously, XRP has pumped quite a bit since then. So, of course, the market cap goes up because we are paired with XRP at the end of the day. So, as you see, this handle, obviously, this handle looks a little bit different, of course, but the wick to the downside is pretty relatively similar in terms of just overall percentage. So we had that what was it, 44% pullback, I believe, 50% somewhere, or actually no, we went to like the 4 million range. So we had like a 60% pullback. Extremely, I can't stress this enough, extremely healthy for these tokens. I cannot stress that enough. You need to see pullbacks when we really start to run up. People need to be able to take profits, but also watching where the smart money starts to rotate in at the bottom of these handles. And guess what? This was the best in the last handle. This was the best opportunity to buy before we ran to our new all-time highs and actually hit new price discovery. Now, here's something really fascinating, and it is correlated with the price of XRP. So let's go back to the chart that I was showing you guys here. So again, 6 points. I think you guys actually might see my cursor now. Perfect. All right. So as I said, we're currently in this range. So it's been a week. So all these candles happened. Now we're down here at this 5 point, basically literally 5.5, 5.6 million. I called it over a week ago at this point. So here is your homework essentially, right? Studying the previous cup, studying the previous handle, and where we went to from here. You have to be able to deduce for yourself 8.4, 9.8, 11.12 million, right? XRP is higher than it was a week ago, right? I think we're up like 50 cents from that. So basically, and this is incredibly bullish for those of you guys that are, especially if you're new and you don't understand what's happening, all of these numbers are actually need to be raised because XRP continues to raise. And guess what? If XRP goes to like $5, $10, anywhere near any of these more substantial price predictions this cycle, right? December, January, February, March, whatever, right? Because XRP is technically the top altcoin outside of Ethereum. I think everyone needs to really understand that these price targets right here could 5x, 10x, and 25 million for Bert, 50 million for Bert, just in line with XRP pumping. That's literally nothing. Like, it's literally still a pump for ants. And a lot of people do not understand, do not get it. Like, if XRP, and because a lot of you believe this, and I'm starting to believe it myself, if XRP is able to, is willing, is capable of flipping something along the lines of Ethereum, forget Bitcoin, like just Ethereum alone, like we're gonna see 100 million tickers very, very soon. This 5 million range, 10 million range, 25 million range, whatever we're seeing right now is literally nothing. And when we start to actually have some real price discovery, and as I said before, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are kind of slow. There's definitely less volume. I've been tracking it for like 6 weeks now, every single day. The volume's definitely less over the course of the beginning of the week, which we're still in Tuesday, right? But going into this weekend, I mean, this chart is playing out pretty much exactly, even with the pullback and the flash crash. I mean, let's pull up the stochastic RSI. I didn't really talk too much about it yesterday. I just mentioned, right, that we bottomed out at zero momentum, which you can literally not get any lower. That means we're extremely, extremely oversold. So, I mean, let's look at this, because this is something so important, and I use this for my trading. I use this to kind of see where we're at. Have we hit a bottom? That kind of stuff, right? So let's look at it. If you guys are new here as well, I'll just kind of keep re-explaining what is going down in these charts in this market here. So of course I have the number 2 here because this is our second. And let me remind you guys, this is a massive, massive cup and handle formation. Look how big this is. This is like 2 to 3 times bigger than the one we had prior. So if this was a 3x from the bottom, essentially, I mean, is this going to be like a 6x? Like, I don't think people are actually ready for what's literally about to happen. So lock in. Let's see what the charts are telling us here, especially on the momentum side of things. So if you look at the entire history of Bert, all the way down here specifically, look at this. We've never, now I can use that word here, not only have we pretty much never come all the way down to zero, we hit it twice, right? On November 28th and November 14th, which they're 2 weeks apart. I wonder if those were on Mondays or Tuesdays. If and we came close like once or twice apart from that, but aside from that, we've never dragged and gone straight across for more than like any period of time. I mean, we touched it once and went right off of it. So watching the zero bounce essentially shows how bad this crash was for the entire market in terms of just like fear. Now, it wasn't bad. It was super healthy, super needed, super warranted, because everything was just getting really euphoric really fast, and people were just getting super excited, right? So this is super important. And guess what? It's going to happen again, and it's going to keep happening on the road to millions, right? Hundreds of millions to the billion market caps, right? Something else that's super important that I want to make sure everyone kind of understands as well. The price, the price that you pay for outsized gains is is volatility, right? You pay for your outsized gains, your incredible gains, through volatility. So this you need to basically become numb to and understand that these opportunities very rarely happen, maybe only a couple times in every single ticker that actually succeeds and does well, especially when whales or whatever take profits or people just get fearful. If you are not max bidding and buying, I literally called in my off chat last night. I said, if you are not buying at 5 million, 4 million, 6 million, this range, like you don't deserve the 25 million market caps, the 100 million market caps, right? Like, because you're not going to be able to even buy them because they're already going to be up there. And guess what? You're top blasting them. You don't want to be a top blaster. That's just not something that we do here in this space, or you shouldn't be doing that, right? So let's unpack the stochastic RSI. Let's see what's cooking here. So again, if the blue line is above the orange, that means we are regaining momentum on the short-term time frame. The blue line is the fast line. The orange line is the slower line. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to grab my water. It's on my other table. I'll be right back. Also, if you're bullish on Bert, make sure to hit that like and retweet button. Super bullish on it, super bullish on the XRP community here. You guys are all showing up. We have almost 300 people on the live stream. You guys are absolutely insane. We got a bunch of people here on the spaces. Unfortunately, I can't give a shout out to everyone in the live stream. So massive shout out to everyone that's tuning in, supporting the stream here, dropping comments. I know you guys know who you are. I see the Bert account has joined us. What's up, you guys? I see G Bunny in the spaces, MD, Dimitri, Sean D, BR Anon, Cybert. What's up, you guys? Phil D, Zeph. Who is this? I gotta click on your profile. Crypto, yourself, Mike G, and Jay Brainix. What's up, everyone? Make sure to use the comment section. Let me know which tickers I should be looking into. And of course, you guys want to join us here on the spaces, maybe share some alpha, share whatever's on your mind as well here in the XRP spaces. Feel free to hit that button on the bottom left. Feel free to request to come up. More than happy to bring you guys up and chat with you. Also, friendly reminder, up in the Jumbotron is the link to my live stream. So if you're not currently in the live stream, you can follow along with the charts and see what is going down as well. And friendly reminder, this is Bert's The Bird community shows. We are live streaming as well. Make sure to tap in if you haven't. And of course, if you are still needing to get onboarded to First Ledger and XRP, shoot me a DM. Happy to help. Happy to get you guys onboarded. The link to the referral is in my bio as well. All right. Now that we got everyone situated, let's get the show going here with the stochastic RSI. So as I said before, very, very bullish when the blue is on top. Shows momentum here. 4-hour chart is really going to be the main candles since Bert is still pretty young. He's a young bird. A lot of the tickers here are very young still as well. So you can't really chart on the daily too much just yet. But I'm definitely starting to chart on the daily a little bit because these tickers are starting to get a bit older now, a couple months old. So very much looking forward to those daily candles very soon. But mainly 4 hours is really where the alpha is. For me personally, I'm really seeing where that momentum is being gained or lost as well. So as I said, blue above orange, super bullish means momentum is being gained after basically like almost a full day of literally pretty much zero momentum, which a lot of tickers most likely had very similar momentum losses below this 20 level. So if you're new here, maybe you heard me say this a couple times, I'll keep repeating it. Make sure you guys are up to date with what's going on, and hopefully you guys can learn how to trade as well. All right. Once we pass this 20 level with the blue above the orange, that is when we begin to send. And guess what? What's today? Tuesday. So we got Wednesday 1 day, Thursday another day, 2 days, Friday 3 days. So we got about 24 to 72 hours from now before we actually enter the weekend, which is when we have the spike with volume. I mean, this chart is literally screaming to you, like, give me that weekend. I want to see this. Bert's literally about to close above this blue line. The handle is literally still in formation. Nothing's really changed. XRP is still mooning. A ton of people are getting on board with First Ledger. Like, for all the people that are selling, getting shaken out of their bags with fear, getting upset, right? Like, you need to lock in with the alpha chats. You need to find the right people to kind of help you keep level headed. If you're trading with emotion, like, you got to understand, like, these moves, these pullbacks on the whole space are super normal, super healthy for us to really generate our next leg. So Bert, most likely tonight, going into the next 24 hours, most likely will be connecting and closing above this 20 level, which is basically perfect for the next leg up of our chart here. So absolutely insane. You love to see it, obviously. And like I said, let me zoom out a little bit. We've had, let me see, the cup began to form around November 24th. So that was about a week and a half ago. Let me make sure. Yep, week and a half ago. So about 10 days. This is a 10-day long cup. The previous cup was like a day and a half. So I mean, we're talking like 5x ish longer, a bigger cup. So this handle, let me actually see how long the handle was, because that's also something relevant. So November 24th, basically it was about a day. It was a little bit over a day. So, I mean, this could be, what did I say, 4 or 5 days from now? Was it to this Tuesday? So we're already in the handle. So the handle started here. So, I mean, this could, I can't even make this stuff up, actually. I'm charting this live with you guys. We started the cup, wait, November 24th? Whoa, wait, this is exactly a month ago? Whoa, November 24th, today's, oh, no, that's, why is it saying December? Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong date. November 1st, and, oh, yeah, wait, it is a month ago. December 1st, and the handle started, oh my gosh. Yeah, November 1st and December 1st. So exactly 4 weeks later, we're forming another handle. So this one was about 24 hours long. If this one follows the cup structure, it'll be about 4 to 5 days. So that puts us at what, 4 days plus November 1st, 5? Is that like 2-3 days from now? Oh my gosh, that's like Thursday or Friday. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm literally calling it here for you guys. And if you guys are not in my alpha chat already, I mean, I'm literally giving you guys the alpha for free at this point. What's up, XRP memes? Jeet's out, Bert's in, Bert chat's in. I can't make this stuff up. You know, if the cup is actually 5 times bigger than the previous cup, right? And this one actually takes 5 days. And then you know what's crazy? The bottom of this cup is around 5 million. I don't think you guys understand. Like, if this scales to the point of what I'm looking at, Bird is literally about, if it 5x's from the bottom, which was pretty much here. This is still the bottom because the handle still needs to play out over the next like 2-3 days. If which we're gonna host shows and we're gonna cover all of it as we continue to go. This is gonna be insane. We're literally gonna shoot to like 25 million market cap like nothing. And I mean, Bert's just programmed at this point, right? Obviously, the mantra, Bert fly high. I'm just charting right now. I'm just showing you guys. Has nothing to do with my bag. I have bags and other tokens as well. But watching how this is playing out, a lot of people didn't believe me back down here at 1.25 million. I kept telling people, hey, this is just a healthy correction. This was actually that correction where a ton of people got shaken out, started getting really, really scared. I mean, it was absolutely insane. I kept telling people, hey, you hate gains if you are not buying down here. And you know what? A lot of them got, I mean, I can show you my DMs. I'm not going to. I got a ton of DMs thanking me. A ton of people made 3-4x's from this. Easy. This would most likely be a 5x from here. And guess what? What are the top tickers at right now? Like 10 million, 15 million, 25 million. Bert was number three. Bert was number three for pretty much its entire existence up until like a week ago. And it was number two for a little while there as well. So Bert being up in the top three again, being in that range, easy. I mean, any ticker that really holds its own in the top 25 million as XRP continues to send, I 1000% believe by the end of the month, going into January, going into the new year, essentially, we're going to see 100 million tickers. So you still have an incredible opportunity. You're still ridiculously early. I see a couple people requesting so give me a second to bring you guys up again. Feel free to hit that button on the bottom left if you guys want to come up as a speaker. Again, looks like the candle is breaking through and regaining the chart structure. So as long as we're above this blue line, creating that handle over the next 3 days, we're most likely going to be seeing some pretty insane price discovery because that is what the cup and handle formation ultimately shows. So Bert, perfectly primed. I haven't seen a better chart than this. Distribution is amazing as well. There's only like a handful of whales. And guess what? If you guys look at all the wallets, every single whale pretty much held over this recent market correction, which is totally normal, super, super fine. But guess what? It's super bullish because, again, this is a pump for ants. We're not looking to sell our Berts for cheap. And if anyone's DMing us, trying to get deals or get better market entries, like, we're literally saying, hey, you know what? Like, no KOLs, no influencers, none of that kind of stuff. You know, we really genuinely want to see people buying the tokens for themselves. We really, I mean, why wouldn't you buy XRP memes at these levels, anyways? Like, if you maybe are super new to crypto, maybe super new to XRP or memes in general, I get it. But if you've been here and you've been in Solana or other chains, Ethereum, what have you, you probably understand by now that a billion market cap is really low for the top tier chains for their memes. The top market cap, I think, is around 600, 700 million for Bitcoin. Obviously, Solana has multiple billion market cap tickers. I think about what are they at, like 3 to 5 bill for Solana? Well, guess what? XRP flips Solana. So if the narrative rings true and XRP continues to run and perhaps flip Ethereum, well, guess what? ETH has Pepe. Pepe's at like 8 bill. So I mean, anywhere near a billion plus, these tickers literally haven't even started. 5 million is nothing. 10 million is nothing. 25 million is nothing. Like, I cannot stress once again how early you guys are. And guess what? I mentioned in my alpha chat earlier this morning when I woke up, kind of looked at the chart. Obviously, I started to see the reversal here on Bert, other tickers as well. But I looked at the stochastic and I said, look, I psychologically right now, I feel maximum fear and I want to sell everything mentally, right? Like that is how the market conditions you. That's how the market outplays you. And guess what? If you can condition yourself and teach yourself, hey, when I'm feeling like that, that is when you buy because you are doing the opposite of what most people in this space are doing. When you can do that for yourself, that is when you make entries at these levels and you're going to reap the rewards when we actually send, right? And this is just the Bert token. We can talk about other tickers as well. similar thing, right? Similar charts, that kind of stuff. Arguably, a lot of the charts look very similar right now. So I'm highly recommending. Obviously, none of this is ever financial advice. I just love charting, love showing you guys technical analysis, and you guys are showing up every day, right? You guys want to see the next opportunities. And again, if you guys want to show your memes, comment them down below. If you're on the live stream, feel free to drop a comment as well. Everyone else can see them. Yeah, I mean, I'm super bullish on these tickers. I'm super bullish on the XRP ecosystem as a whole as well. And being early is just absolutely insane. To be honest, it's just ridiculous at these levels. I mean, 5 million, 10 million, 25 million. It's really not much compared to, I mean, Solana tickers, I don't know if they still are, but Solana tickers are running to 100 mil, 250 mil, like pretty much nothing within the first couple hours of launching. So I do believe we're going to get to that point. It's going to get pretty crazy pretty fast for XRP memes. So you guys got to lock in because I'm giving you guys as much alpha here on these shows as possible. And guess what? When we're up at 25 million here and probably higher than that because XRP is going to keep pumping. I mean, XRP going to like $5. What is that? Like doubling from here. I mean, 50 million on the next leg up here. If XRP goes insane over the next week, maybe over the next month, 50 mil, 100 million is going to be old news for a lot of these top tickers. So you guys got to lock in. You need to understand where this market's heading, what's happening. Like I don't see anywhere in the chart that XRP is topped. I know some people are trying to FUD XRP right now, that kind of stuff. FUD our ecosystem, FUD the memes, that kind of stuff as well. But you really need to stay level headed, find the alpha callers, find the good groups to be in as well. And you just got to lock in. You know, I can't really stress that enough. So yeah, feel free to hit that button on the bottom left if you want to come up. Happy to chat with you guys as well. I see a bunch of you guys in the live stream. Shout out to you. We'll run the space for about 20 minutes or so. I know it's a Tuesday night here, so I hope everyone has a great rest of your night as well. But that's pretty much the TA here for Bert right now. I could show you guys the daily as well. Daily definitely tells a little bit of a different story. So let me show you guys here something really fascinating. So daily is my favorite chart personally, next to the weekly. Once we really start to see the bigger moves here. So daily, look at that stochastic RSI right here. We're still losing that momentum, which is super normal, super healthy actually from this recent move to the upside. The cup is still being finalized. The handle's still in progress. And as I said, it's about 3 more daily candles, maybe 4 going into the weekend. We could easily see going into like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday type of move where we really start to see the market again start to cook, start to really, really heat up. And we could see, obviously, this is just an arbitrary line right here. It could be a bit further out, but this is just kind of showing this move happened really fast, right? It was within 2 days. Actually, yeah, I guess I could show you guys, right? Within 2 days of the candle closing. So yeah, I'm just kind of counting the candles here in my head. But yeah, I mean, we could see this weekend going into next week pretty much this time, right? And of course, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Just kind of charting and showing you guys what I'm seeing in the charts. This is just one ticker as well, right? It's the Bert token. If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you go check it out. I'm sure a lot of tickers are going to be showing similar patterns because a lot of this market ultimately is moving in cycles at this point. Different metas, different narratives are forming right now as well. If you guys aren't familiar, there's some new KOLs, there's some new people, influencers, if you want to call them that, hosting spaces, talking about these tokens, you know. And guess what? They're asking you for tokens. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give you guys my wallet so you can send me stuff for marketing. Like, because I don't want to just be saying, hey, you know, I'm just going to dump it on you guys and call it a day, right? Like, I'm not here to do any of that kind of stuff. And if you're really bullish on people that are doing that kind of stuff, like, that's really up to you, your project, your prerogative, right? But for me, I don't think that that's the most bullish thing because at the end of the day, these people will be dumping it on your community, dumping those tokens out, right? Like that, they're going to take profits at some point. And if you're giving them a lot of your supply, that kind of stuff, like, what does that really say about your community, you know, or about your token in and of itself? So I'm not here to judge, just kind of calling it as it is. Looks like the most recent daily candle here will be closing within the next about, I think it's 8 hours here. It looks like that. As we continue to close here, we're still holding this trend line on the 4-hour, which is this is the daily one, very strong. So we're still continuing to march upwards here on the handle. Let's talk about the stochastic RSI really quick as well. Again, we as long as we're above this 20 level, we're still bullish. We're still in a good momentum phase here. I could see it totally coming all the way down to the 20 level over the next 2 or 3 days. But essentially, if you're not, I'll just kind of make this a public call again. Again, not financial advice, but I did say it back at 1.25 million in this range. I also kept calling it. I was screaming it basically during the handle last time. I said, look, if you're really not picking up Bert tokens at this level, any token that has a chart like this, if you're not really max bidding at these levels, I mean, you're just going to miss out on the big runs. You know, I can't stress that enough. You're going to continue to miss on the runs. And then you're going to see Bert at like 20 something million and say, oh, well, now it's a good buy because it's a top 3 ticker. It flip drop, right? All that kind of stuff. Like there's a really strong narrative behind it, really strong community. The memes are incredible. I'll show you guys some of them here shortly. I'll turn the audio on. Bert's absolutely doing incredible things here. The community is holding stronger than ever. Arguably, in relation to the entire XRP meme market here, which you absolutely love to see. I could easily see a bounce up on the blue line here. The orange line continues to come down, which is totally fine, super healthy. And we continue to march up going into the weekend, basically, right? So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you really want to start to see that momentum shift to the upwards. And guess what? That's what we saw this weekend. Maybe it's going to be a similar thing where every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we have a pullback, perhaps as these cycles and meta start to really, really heat up. And it could turn into like every 2 weeks we have a big pullback or every month. But as these memes continue to heat up, like you have to understand that there's rotations, there's waves to these things, and the charts will tell you its own story. Like, and if you're getting shaken out, you're selling at the bottoms, right? We had someone really, really sell down here. Like, unfortunately, you're succumbing unless you really need the money, right? Which no one's here to judge when you need the money, whatever. But you really need to understand you should never be buying up here unless you want to, I guess. And you should never be selling at these levels. And so if you really understand that, you understand how to read the charts or find someone that knows how to read them for you and with you. I mean, you really need to just kind of pick your winners, pick the communities, pick the memes that are really, really strong here. So I do want to show you guys some of the memes as well, especially if you haven't seen Bert already. So I'm going to change my tab here. Give me 1 second here to change my tab. If you guys haven't seen my PFP or the banner, it's actually one of the it's one of the Bert PFPs made by one of our amazing community members. I believe this is their PFP, Humanity Wrath. Shout out to them. But you can see a bunch of amazing Bert community members. We're in the trenches. Obviously, you guys know how it goes. Massive shout out to all of our amazing Bert community members, our whales. You guys know who you are. But again, we're going to be hosting shows moving forward, weekdays, Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. EST. I'm very much looking forward to continuing to chart with you guys, show you guys the memes. Make sure to shoot at the Bert coin a follow. Make sure to show them some love. GM, Bert is Bert. Hi. I love it. I loved it ever since I first saw it. Make sure to shoot them a follow and Bert fly high. And of course, if you're not in my alpha chat already, make sure to shoot me a DM. I'm actively pruning the chat out as well as we continue to grow, as we continue to onboard more and more people into XRP, because I want to have the most active alpha callers, the most active community members that are on their game and they just stay active, right? So super bullish on you guys, especially if you guys are in the alpha chat currently right now. I think I've already removed like 100 people from it. We have I think probably like closer to 120-ish people last I checked still in it. So shout out to all you guys. You know who you are. And we're going to run this up. Super excited to be here. And yeah, XRP is definitely printing for us. And yeah, I mean, it's time. DM me again. Join the cross-chain alpha chats. It's time to hit that 100x. And if you guys didn't know, if you weren't here early on in First Ledger, I called Bert in the alpha chat at 125K. I've been in since then. I've been pushing it, helping the community as much as possible ever since then. I really love the meme. I think they're doing some pretty incredible things here. And there's quite a few other memes that are absolutely killing it as well. So again, make sure to go check out the Bert coin on X here, Bert number 1 on XRP. You have the Telegram link right here. Make sure to go join up on the Telegram. Come say hi. let us know that you picked your Bert tokens up. We're not giving you any Bert tokens for free, for cheap, or on the low. And then, of course, the link tree is here as well. So make sure you guys tap in, lock in with the Bert coin. So let me show you guys some of the memes, see what all the hype, what all the rage is about. I mean, there's so many good ones. You can see Bert here in the trenches. The animations, the animators, the team, absolutely incredible. Yeah, I mean they're clearly leading the way, setting some really amazing standards for memes here on the XRPL, and giving us a good name ultimately. If you are buying, not really trying to throw shade or hate or any of that kind of stuff, this isn't even FUD. But when people come over to First Ledger and get onboarded, I don't personally think that they're too excited to buy copy pastas or AI tokens, that kind of stuff. So they really want to see original content, new degens. They want to see a lot of effort being put in as well, because this is our hard-earned money at the end of the day, right? So you want to be able to see that really coming in here. I saw someone post one of my favorite animations, so I'll show you guys another one. I'll just kind of go through the account here, show you guys a couple more, since we haven't really showed a lot of them yet. Bert is businessman. There's my post over here as well, uh, earlier today. But yeah, nothing has changed. Bert is still Bert. You can see the animation here as well. I mean, they're all pretty incredible. Let's see. I haven't seen all of them. I've seen most of them though. It looks like it's the Matrix, just blocking the bullets, blocking at the red candles here as well. It's over Jeets, Bert Protect. So that was yesterday, last night at the bottom. So I mean, you love to see it. Bert absolutely killing it with the animations. Here's a couple of them that were really intense that I just thought absolutely killed it. So here's a couple of them. I'm going to show you guys with audio on. So let's see. I believe there's audio. If there's not, then I must have forgot. But let me actually enlarge it really quick. Give me 2 seconds. Or if you guys are on the spaces, you probably can't hear it. Yeah, pretty amazing. You see Retardio, drop. Looks like, I think, Sigma right there as well. I think Bear was up there as well. It looks like the Bert community, the Bert team is adding more and more communities as well. But of course, Bert as the Phoenix, the real Phoenix, has fly high from the ashes. The top 3 to 4 communities making the most noise under this post will be in the next animation. So people saying that Bert isn't part of the community or in community, whatever, like, I don't really get that. Extardio saying this is so bullish. I major cult vibes. Look like Wadi High Fellow Egg Layer. So a bunch of communities starting to engage with the Bert community here. You love to see it. You love to see all these animations coming out. And again, if you are a community here in XRP and you want to be featured in the Bert's animations, the Bert team will be looking closely here at this post in particular and watching. But the animations are absolutely incredible. You love to see them as well. I'm gonna show you guys a couple other ones as well. There's quite a few really good ones, but I'm gonna pick out a couple of them here to really highlight. And then, of course, from the community itself, absolutely incredible. There's some amazing community members that are creating some pretty standout art and memes as well. So let me show you guys this one. Here's the Bear, Retardio, drop. Yeah, I mean, if for me, if I was new to XRP memes and I'm looking at the animations, I'm looking for the memes that have a lot of effort, a strong community as well. Seeing a ton of engagement, a ton of community members starting to raid. You can see so many community members already under pretty much every single post. You can see so many people absolutely killing it. Massive shout out to everyone that's been raiding as well. But these animations featuring communities, all that kind of stuff, like these are the vibes that I'm looking for, and these are the standards really that I'm looking for. So if you're looking for new tickers to be buying into, like this is to me at least the standard that I'm looking for future tickers that are releasing here on XRP. And I've already gotten a ton of DMs asking me, hey, like what's the next Bert? What's the next tickers that you're really, really looking for? And again, I share them in my alpha chat. So if you guys are not in there already, make sure to let me know. Shoot me a DM right now. Happy to get you guys involved and going on what's going on. I have quite a few tickers that I'm super bullish on, but of course, Bert is Bert at the end of the day. So look at these animations. I'm extremely, extremely bullish on them. And if you guys are not, then maybe you're super new to memes. But yeah, these are pretty incredible. Yeah, absolutely incredible. All right, I'll show you guys a couple more here. Okay, this is my favorite. I think this one I'll end the show on. This is my favorite one personally. Obviously, I'm biased on this one because I just kept rewatching this one, but it's so true. Like we've been here, we're building this brick by brick. Shout out to the animator, shout out to the Bert team, super based, super goaded here, and shout out to everyone that's been holding this entire time. You deserve much, much higher. You deserve the wins here. And I'll see you guys at 100 million. All right, you guys, we're going to wrap up the show here with this animation. Let's get it. Yeah, honestly, if that doesn't make you bullish, I don't know what will. Absolutely insane team, absolutely insane community. The vibes are incredible, regardless of the market conditions. If you guys are fading the number one bird, number one chicken here on XRP meme coins. We see you. We see the community here. We're vibing. We're hanging out here. Bert doesn't care about price. Bert is Bert. At the end of the day, Jeets out. Chad's in. Bert Chad's in. XRP memes. Appreciate your comments here. Appreciate everyone tuning in here today. We're locked in. Bert is going to new all-time highs. The price doesn't matter. There's no ticker. It's just going to be Bert at the end of the day. It's just Bert. And yeah, the community is everything at this point. So I'm super bullish on you guys. I'm looking forward to running this up with you all. And I'm looking forward to seeing XRP flipping Ethereum. People are talking about it flipping Bitcoin here. I mean, if that happens, absolutely incredible opportunities await everyone that's listening. That's everyone that's tuning in here today. And if you're fading, if you're just missing out completely here, then I mean, you must hate gains essentially, right? We're gonna continue to run it up every single day, weekdays, 6 p.m. EST. Lock in, tap in. We're making sure that everyone is up to date with the latest news, the latest alpha here in XRP, and of course, make sure to check out the Bert token. Make sure to shoot them a follow as well. And again, welcome to the Bert community. If you haven't joined the Telegram yet, the link is in the bio. So make sure to go join the Telegram. Make sure to come swing by, say hi. Would love to welcome you to the community. If you have not picked up any Bert tokens just yet, Bert is Bert. Bert fly high. And with that, we're gonna wrap up the show here. Much love to everyone that tuned in here today. I see my DMs blowing up here. So if I don't get to your DMs by tonight, I will do my best to get to them as soon as possible. I appreciate everyone that's been tuning in, showing a lot of love, showing a lot of support, especially the Bert community, of course. And if you haven't joined our community, what are you waiting for? We're running this up to 100 mil. We're running this up to a bill here as XRP continues to blow up and continues to flip the top tickers. And with that, make sure to go buy some XRP, go buy some Bert. not financial advice. And with that, we're going to be signing off here. Appreciate everyone that tuned in today. If you found any alpha of value here today, make sure to hit that button on the bottom right. Make sure to like, comment, retweet. Let me know which tickers you guys are super bullish on. I'll take a look at it. And guess what? It helps the alpha chat as well, because when we eat, we all gonna eat. I'm not eating if you guys aren't eating as well. Appreciate all of you guys tuning into the Bert is Bird community spaces. We're running this up Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. EST, the place to be in Web3 here in XRP. Much love you guys. Peace, y'all.
Does it something haters getting but hurt, but drops of golden nuggets, but Bert is Bert for how high is Bert is the word is Bert.
All right, you guys, appreciate everyone tuning in here today. So here's the alpha, the end of the show here. All right, I'm just kind of checking all the spaces out, at least on my screen here. I mean, Bert community is showing incredibly strong numbers here. I'm just kind of looking at some other spaces. I mean, Bert is going to send. Doesn't matter really when. It's just a matter of sorry, it's not a matter of if. Definitely going to be just when at this point. And again, if you're not locked in, especially on the weekends, I guess weekends are like super bullish now here on XRP, especially if you're not locked in on the weekends. Unfortunately, you're not going to make it. Or maybe you're not locked in on the weekend. That's okay too, I guess. But you got to be locked in during the week to buy these dips, man. If we're going to be getting dips here, major gifts, massive opportunities here. Make sure to follow the Bert coin. Make sure to follow. Okay, look at this. Looks like the stochastics getting updated here. Lovely. You love to see it. All right, let me pull the 4-hour chart up here. Hold on. I know the show's over. I just want to show you guys. Oh, wow. It's happening live. Oh, man, I almost don't want to end the show. Look at this. Oh, everything I'm calling right now is literally happening live on the chart. Look at this. Orange is about to pull up here on the 20 level and confirm up. Oh, my gosh, you guys, you're not bullish enough. Raise your price targets. Raise everything. Raise XRP. If you guys didn't see my custom chart, I drew this up here. All these are going way higher. We actually get to price discovery once this handle is done forming. So again, if you guys aren't bullish already, if you guys haven't joined the Bert community, you guys got to lock in. You guys got to tap in here and find the next 100x play. I believe it's Bert if you are early enough, and arguably this is barely our second cup and handle. So lock in and let the gains come to you. You got to manifest that abundance and let the abundance come to you. So appreciate all of you guys tuning in, and I will catch you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. EST. Peace, y'all.